What's up, Internet? It is March 24th, 2019, and, well, I had to end stream early yesterday, and, fun story, that was because I was getting hit with really bad stomach flu, which I'm currently suffering from right now, so, if these next few ones, like, as I understand from the other people around me who's had it already, it lasts like a week, so... You know, for the next week or two, if I have to do these things a little bit shorter, that's why, and I apologize in advance for that, but, stomach flu. It's not exactly fun to deal with. We're here in the town, where we're going to go and see Phyllis, because I forgot to do that last night, because I had to run out so quick. And, I guess after that, we'll run around and see if we can find any weeds to clean up the town, because even though we've got a perfect town, to the point where we have the magical, mystical, golden axe of destiny. Again, still wishing we had a Streets of Rage of Destiny instead. Maybe get some cars in here. I just still gotta try and make the town a better place every step you can. So we're gonna keep doing that. Even if it's not really necessary. And, you know, our next goal is to try and clean up my original town a little bit because it's horrible and weedy and I don't care for that very much. Other than that, I don't know. We'll probably continue to try and beat Punch-Out. Maybe play some balloon fight if we have time, but of course that all depends on how well I'm feeling step by step because I'm feeling really rotten right now. Hold on there, Phyllis. I have to do twice as much stuff with you today, just because I didn't get the chance to yesterday. Okay, I need to make a deposit, because that was the thing I forgot to do yesterday as well. We also forgot to put all the serendipitous, awesome, karmic stuff we got yesterday in our house, so let's go do that before I forget. And that'll make us some extra in our inventory. And then we can go on with our day. Slowly but surely. Okay, so... Out of the way, Huggy. You're not being useful to us. You're being anti-useful. I believe there's a better word for that, but I don't know what it is. Sorry, fish. But for now, I really like that fish up there, Manchester G logo. Crap. I don't want to swap them out, but at the same time, we do have that other thing. Nope. Nope, I don't know where that went. Weird. Huh. Because I know we had some stuff. Did we just mail it? I would feel very bad if we did. That's peculiar, because I know we got some awesome stuff from the other town today. We didn't drop them around. I genuinely don't recall what happened. Weird. Unless I put them over here, maybe. Ah, here's where they are. Okay, I put them in my extended inventory. We're good, we're all good. I was a little bit scared, but we're fine, we're all fine here. How are you? Han Solo. Okay, Pandarosa Bonsai. I think we can keep that stored. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff. Now that I know where it is. These are our karmic gifts for having a perfect town and doing so many good deeds for other people. Again, I don't know if we're gonna put this instead of the fish right there. I like that fish there. But like I said, at this point we're just hoarding crap until I can find a better way to, There we go. Got an N64 logo. Aw, yeah. That was one of the most wanted things in this game, too. Back in the day. Okay, so we got the pond, which is good. We have room for... Good. Good. I'm gonna drop that there. Then we want to drop... that standing stone there. And I want to drop this standing stone here. And I don't know where this fish is going, crap. Well again, this is just sort of an amalgam until we get some time to reorganize our house. But we've at least got some extra doodles for our house that make me happy, because those were items I really wanted. We also have one more letter from the museum. We'll take that. We'll get rid of the lettery bits. Just clear out some space, because we've got some extra fossils in our inventory we gotta get rid of. And that will make things a little bit easier for us, which is good. Because we need something to work a little bit easier for us today. Whoopsie, I don't want to drop that. Don't litter. It's wrong and it's bad and it makes the world a worse place. And we're trying to make the world a better place. That's the whole point. Okay, since I don't want to get rid of that shirt, we'll leave that here. Take those tickets out of the way. And we'll see what kind of fossils we got from Mr. Museum today. We got a plesio skull. Ooh, that's worth some bells. Dinosaur Trek, that's a paperweight. And a mammoth skull. Okay, I can work with that. And nothing new for the message board. Still don't know when that event with the equinox thingy is. I suspect we'll probably miss it entirely unless someone outright tells us. We got a tea set that probably contains some juice. And an MPV shirt. MVP because letters are hard. Did I mention I'm really sick right now? That's my excuse for everything today. Just, I'm sick, leave me alone. Alright, Mr. Nook, let's sell some stuff. You can probably have that paper, I don't need it right now. I have this crap. Alright, I will take 8,000 bells, because we are making our way up to another bank deposit. Awesome. And then I'm just going to reorganize this stuff to be a little bit neater in my inventory, because it makes me a little bit happier. There we go. Let's see what furniture you guys got today. I heard something about a painting. I think we should buy that for Blithers. Certainly not seeing anything else I particularly need right now. I will take the classic painting, and of course, the most important thing you can buy any day, flowers, because we need them. We need a lot of them. I will take this. And 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 I will take this. Because you don't want to leave one there and miss all of its friends. It has to come on an adventure with us too. The first day of spring? Maybe, but the first day of spring in Animal Crossing was like a month ago. And all it said in here was the vernal equinox or whatever. Which wasn't very clear. Let's see. Yeah, sports on the vernal equinox. Stop by wishing well for day exciting athletic events. I've been meaning to actually like check online because I know there's a proper thing for that, but I just haven't. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that here. Alright. Making progress. The problem is, this is going to encroach on one of the potential money rocks. Which means that was probably the last time that could be the money rock and we can actually take advantage of it. Alas. Ooh, let's get rid of this. That's unsightly. Did anyone appear or leave town as of yesterday? That's right, we got that guy who's been in town for like 2 days and we still haven't met him. Nose guy. I'm betting he's an anteater. That just seems... Totally called it. Anteater. Also seems like someone I don't want to deal with. Because they go to bed so early. Sorry, nose guy. Not interested in hanging out with you, man. Probably a lovely person. Don't care. Also, you don't want to be around me right now. I'm horribly sick. Alright, so we got 2 more money rocks over here. Now we'll see if some of our favorite people have anything for the other town. And then we'll go try and clean up the other town a little bit, and then come back and see what else is on the table. But I'll probably just end it there, I think, because I'm still not feeling very good. But the important thing is we're making progress in making another town a better place, all while making our town a better place. And that's the important thing. You just gotta do nice things for people. I know where Huggy is. I'll get that for you, Cupcake. Oh, that's right. I still have to do a thing for Velma in the other town, too, I think. I don't think that leaving resets it or anything. Huggy! Are you still here, Hugs? Ooh, let's get rid of that. Huggy disappeared. That is concerning. Where are you, Huggy? I don't think you're in your homemaker anymore. That's a problem. Okay. Ooh, there's a digging spot that has a fossil. We shall take that. There she is. The eucalyptus princess herself. You have a thing and I need it, Huggy. Don't be mean to me. I'm doing you the favor here. Alright, gotta find Cupcake. Here she is. Gotta give a thing to her. Here we go. There's your organizer. No, stationary will not do. You people never learn. Yes, Huggy might have been thrown away because she was soiled. That's good. I like that. She certainly seems kind of obnoxious. I don't care much for her. There aren't many villagers in our town right now I care for. I mean, there's Pecan, and that's it, really. That makes me sad a little bit. And a lot of bit. Let's see if Booker did his job today. I'm betting no. And this is why I'm not a betting man. He actually did his job for once. Booker! You know me so well. I absolutely actually need flowers. Awesome. We can keep making the town a better place. I'm curious about something. I want to actually, like, go talk to the wishing well just to see if it says anything different now that it's giving me the golden axe. I do not care to talk to Katrina all that much. It's a waste of bells, and I end up falling on my face every time. Let's dig up these things. No money to be had at that rock. Alas. Pretty brain fart has disappeared, and the world breathes a sigh of relief. Nothing there. Let's get rid of that. I mean, you know, if you think about it, we're like almost done the entire 8 acre. And it's only been 3 months since we started. Okay, it's going to be forever, and we probably won't finish by the end of the year. But still, we're making progress to making this place better. And making one giant awesome garden. That's going to draw a crowd. That'll really ramp up the tourism in good old the town. You can see the amazing disappearing hobo mayor who lives on the rails. And the bizarrely fast turnaround of villagers for reasons not quite understood to this day. And the person who got the golden axe from the magical spirit of nonsense. Nothing here. Not really seen anything here. Alright, let's see if Blithers needs this painting, because we got to, again, try and make the world a better place any way we can. That includes donating to the arts to ramp up tourism and culture and stuff. But our museum curator's rather picky about stuff. Yeah, like this. I'm not. I'll accept any and all donations to keep the channel going. It makes my life easier. Okay, Mr. Blithers. I'll take back this painting that I'm not totally forging or anything. I'm not an associate of Crazy Red at all. But I would like to tell you about the completely legitimate Business Emporium's deals coming up. And how they are really a steal and completely legitimate pieces of furniture at not remotely overpricedness. Because you seem like a smart shopper, Mr. Blithers. Okay, let's not ruin our flowers any, if we can help it. Let's talk to Pecan. Maybe she's got a thing for us. It's the one villager I like. You need a thing, Pecan. She's still reveling in the little garden I planted. Which is good, because it took all the flowers of yesterday, and I'm frustrated about that. We could be further along in the world beautification plan. I mean, we still kind of are, because, you know, those flower spots are going to be taken up anyway, but, you know, I'm very methodical about how I do things. I don't want to go out of order. It bothers me. I get weirdly OCD about stuff like that. Alright, so we got some money from the money rock. Hey, that means we'll find something cool in the other town again. That'd be nice. Buy more flowers. Maybe we can find another N logo. You know, it occurs to me, if their day is the same as ours, and again, I might have to go and change their time zone just so that we can, you know, try and at least catch some bugs or something. You know, if the day is the same as ours, we could use our raffle tickets here over there, and while that won't give us an increased chance of succeeding or anything, they might have different stuff to win, which might be better for us. Because Lord knows if they have nothing but crap for inventory like they did in February. I mean, at least that's something. I'm genuinely curious if he'll say something new. Nope. And we'll never see the spirit of the wishing well again. Truly a sad day, but he will not be forgotten. Not ever. Cody Brainpart, you will not ruin this day for me, for we are still basking in the karmic victory that was yesterday. Get rid of that. See if Alfonso, I believe is his name. I genuinely can't remember this character's name. Yay, I got it right. You need a thing. Because I'm going to go make a better world in the next town. Nope, okay. We could ask Spike and Biscuit, but after that I think we'll just move on for the day. And try and clean up the other town. Does Biscuit ever leave his house? I genuinely don't think I've ever seen him outside of his house. Spike, do you have something that goes to your edgier clone? Spelled with a Y, Spike. I care not for your ball phys X, Spike. Find one on your own. Okay, well, let's go. On to the next town, to make that a better place. To slowly make this world a better place. But first, before I forget, plop. Maybe the museum in the other town needs this painting. Who knows? We'll find out as we go. To glory. It's our old buddy Rover with his unobtainable shirt. Being all smug about it and stuff. Typical Rover move. It's nice of them to put a train on the phone, even though it was kind of an outdated system back then. I mean, cell phones did exist in 2000. Pretty widely spread, really. I mean, it wasn't like satellite phones or car phones. When I was in high school, I had a teacher that had a satellite phone. And because it was such, like, an antiquated piece of equipment, he basically could use it entirely for free, just because he held on to it so long. And I thought that was such a cool piece of equipment. And now, like, the 1% of people I know who know about satellite phones only know about it from the Scarface game on the PS2. Which I only played once, but I remember that one actually being pretty good. Even though it completely rewrote the ending to the excellent movie. Okay, so Pierce is here, Pearl's here, don't care about anyone else. But who did we lose out of curiosity? There's Liz, Tangy, Ketzel. Well, Liz is still here, I guess. Okay, first things first, let's go clean up that acre. Oh, hold on. Interesting. I've got the clock set back a few days. We'll have to tweak that on my own time. Okay, let's... I removed all the weeds in this, and there's already like 3 back. Oh, this is going to be a long and arduous thing. I can see it already. Because part of cleaning this thing up is maintaining. Got a fossil, though. Oh. I'm not sure mailing from here would actually let us do anything crap. Okay, well, we'll hold on to that fossil, I guess, for now. But the nice thing is, with like a half acre like this, where it's divided by a river, that means there's a lot of area to it that we don't have to worry about, because river. Joyride! A Metatoid. I already have one, though. We can get rid of that. Well, we're slowly making this place a better place, too. And because of that, we're going to make the world a better place. Slowly by helping everyone out, one step at a time. Cleaning every acre we can. Because that's what you do. You just gotta help people where you can. Because, you know, sometimes people need help. And even if they don't, it's nice to help people. And it's nice to be helped when you need it. Alright, I think... Thinking that this acre is done. Oh yeah. So we're good until tomorrow now for cleaning up the acres. What do we have to get rid of though? Throat colds are bad, but I can tell you the stomach flu is worse. Also, don't tell me about throat colds. You're talking to a guy who got strep like 6 times in a year in junior high. If I got one more time, they were gonna have to like perform surgery on me. Because that's just what strep means, I guess. It means you have to take a chunk of your like throat out for some reason. Do you have this? Yes, you do. I can sell this painting then. So we will do that. Goodbye, Blithers is his clone. Onward to Nookington's. The next town over branch. Because they franchised a little bit. So I'm gonna dig this up. Because fossils. Really hoping for a joyride. Oh well. Hey Pearl, you need a thing? Just while I'm here. I can't do anything about insects, but I can catch you a fish. can catch a fish for you, Pearl. That's no problem, but you're a cat. You should be able to do that yourself quite easily, really. But, sure, I can do that for you. Yeah, fishy fish. Fishy, fishy fish. Fishy fish. Pearl needs you. And there's a big, giant, bloated-eyed goby. Here you go. You're welcome, Pearl. That's just the currency of this game now, is just N logos. I've got 2 now. That's fantastic. I don't need it though. I mean, it's kinda cool, but I don't need it. I don't think that's a piece of furniture that's actually available on the N64 version either. All that can go. Fishy fish. Oh, the little diary has a boat on it. It's a boating diary. It's probably waterproof so that, you know, when your ship hits an iceberg, they can find it millions of years later to understand who you were. And that's why whenever you go on a cruise, they make you write a diary. That is completely untrue. I don't know. I've never been on a cruise. I know lots of people who have, though. They say it's really nice. I don't know. I'm someone who gets motion sick a lot, so, you know, a boat probably isn't where I should be. A new spring shirt. Well, we'll see just how new it is. It's in the dump, so I'm betting it's actually an old new spring shirt. That's... Huh. That's not bad. That's not bad. I still like my kind of sort of possibly lovely shirt a little better, but still, it's not a bad shirt. We can go sell this back to Mr. Nook, make some more inventory space. See if anyone around here needs anything from us. See if there's any more treasures to find, and then we'll go home. I just gotta remember to reset the clock for this town, so that it's at least in sync with us. Velma, I needed a thing for you yesterday. I don't know if I still need it now, but give it anyway. Oh, it's Spike's edgy clone. Spike, with a Y. Okay, I can return that. Onwards to Spike. Spelled with a Y to differentiate from the other guy who looks exactly like him and acts exactly like him and are probably clones. Or the same person who can just split themselves magically. He's a ninja. I knew it. Ninja Rhino. I kind of want to bring back the Hawaiian shirt a little bit, but I like the heart shirt too. The fishbone shirt is our background. We've never gotten rid of it. Stationery. That took 2 days to complete for you, Spike. You could have come up with something better in that time. There's one shirt I really want to find, but I think it's a Gracie top, which I don't care for because we can't do Gracie to save our life. Because that giraffe lady, she has impossible standards. I see a golden spot. Need a thing, Pierce? Alright. Surprise gyroid. It's a tall lamantoid. That is another thing. I guess we're gonna have to like look behind houses for stuff to pick up. We'll have to think about that moving forward, I guess. Do you need a thing? Don't think I have a ball, but I think I saw one in this sector, so maybe. Okay, now the problem is it's in like the worst place imaginable for a ball to be. But we're persevering. We're gonna make it. Just gotta make sure not to like kick it off the cliff or have someone boot it into space. Yeah, a ball. I got you your ball. Give me reward. Olivia, we've done a lot of things together. The least you can do is, you know, reward me for the thing I did for you. Didn't expect to see me again after I did exactly what you asked me to. Give me a thing. If it's stationary, I will smack you with my bug net. I'll take a red vase. I'll sell it, but I'll take it. Thank you. That's actually useful to me. You need a thing, Cookie? I don't plan it, Cookie. Things like that just happen. Huh. That kind of looks nice on her. I think I like the moody blue tea a little bit more than that weird... It looks like some kind of dark purple flower print, but still. You know, I think purple is a good color on Olivia. I think I saw Quetzal around here. He disappeared. A tall umbloid. That's one we can sell for sure. Is there anyone else we really need to go talk to? There's Chow. I already helped Pearl out. We can go back to Velma, talk to Cube. See if Liz needs anything. Not that I'm exactly in the mood to help her out any. Liz, you look nice. Not that I'm bitter that you left or anything. It's not like you were one of the few villagers we had that was good. I miss you, come back. Fine, I won't help you. See how you get along without me. I bet you'll be missing me within 2 seconds. Starting now. Starting now. See, now you can't even see me. Goodbye, Liz. We'll never see each other again. Nothing new here. Is anything going on here? I'm genuinely curious. I could just ask him for a map this whole time. Oh my god. I'm learning stuff about this game 20 years later. I'm annoyed that I had to do that, but still. Crazy Red's completely legitimate business emporium. But he doesn't set up shop until 6. We're gonna be stuck here for a while. But I want to see Red's craziness. And completely legitimate businessness. You need a thing? Okay, fine. I'll go sell some stuff to Nook. Then you give me a job. That's how this works. We now have a complete verbal contract that you are obligated to fulfill. We have witnesses. Gonna go sell some stuff to Nook. Maybe Crazy Red will have something really cool today, too. That would be great. Alright, so let's sell that, and that, and that, and that. I don't need more stationery. Got room for those bells. Bags. Alright, so we grab the bell bags. And now we got room to help some people. Still 13 more minutes until Red opens up, but I want to shop at his craziness now. You need a thing, Goldie? Actually, yes, I was playing NES. I will get your Pokemon Pikachu. I can do this. I need the Pokemon Pikachu Pearl. Alright, I'll go Bug Cube then. Onwards to Cube. The GameCube Penguin. This is going to completely shock you, but he was not in the N64 version. It's almost like he only existed to promote the GameCube version. And like he showed up wearing a GameCube shirt initially. Spike! Fine, I'll go talk to Spike. I'm only doing this because I want to see Red's craziness for my own eyes. I'm a fan of the completely legitimate business emporium. I don't care about you, Ace. There you are, Spike. Oh, but I just made a big show about how Liz will never see me again. If I have to go talk to her, it's gonna make me look like a jackass. Hey, Liz. I need a thing. No, you won't. You won't learn. No one learns. That's the whole point. That's why there's still a game. Oh, right. This isn't for Cube. This is for, Goldie. Should probably talk to Cube for something later, though, because, again, we have to kill about 10 minutes. Goldie? Can I have this? This is your Pokemon Pikachu, woof. Furniture! You furnish your chair. A writing desk. But I don't do all that much writing. If I was a writer, perhaps, but I'm not. Need a thing. That's okay, Cube. Alright, Camofrog needed a thing, too. Camofrog. You said you had a thing. I now have inventory space. Give me a thing. I know where Peaches is. Blah! Indeed. Okay. The orange, that's also maybe a cat? Or the other way around. I can deliver your shirt to Chow. Sure, why not? I got 10 minutes to kill. Alright, so let's go find Chow. Last I saw him, he was at the wishing well. Which I can now find thanks to my handy dandy little map. There's a thing here. It's a fossil. I'll pick it up later. I think I saw Chow over here. Yeah, there he is. He's wearing some kind of brown sweater. I'll take some more furniture, thank you. Oh, you're mean, Chow. I don't like you. Alright, that's for Peaches. It's a taiko drum. For when you want to play Taiko no Tatsujin, but don't have any of the game consoles or an arcade machine to hook up to. But at that point, what's the point? At that point, you're just playing an instrument. Where's the fun in that? Oh, we can go bug Velma for a thing to do, too. We got plenty of things we still have to do over here if we want to kill some time. Get rid of these, because I don't need either. 100 bells, good enough. So honestly, I just really want to see what Red has in stock. Because I haven't been wildly thrilled with his stock thus far. Those two houses are really close together. I never noticed that before. I think there was a house set over here too. Yep, here it is. Oh, we should talk to Velma, see if she has a thing. Ah, you are here. Good. Do you have a thing for me? Please tell me you do. You have no things for me. Well, that's just sad. But it is a fact of life. Move on. There's a few other people we can talk to. I already talked to you for a thing. We could go talk to Weber, even though I really don't want to. Because Weber. Hey, there's Ketzel. Do you need something, Ketzel? I seriously just need to kill 6 minutes. Dandruff because he's flaky. That's funny. Flaky Cube. Cube Flakes. That sounds like a really bad cereal. Off to Velma's then. We can do this. That's not a problem. That is totally within our abilities. Let's go. But Velma, of course, lent it to someone else. Who then lent it to someone else, who then lent it to someone else, who lent it to the person who asked in the first place, who didn't realize it was his. Because Animal Crossing. Five more minutes. And then we can go to the completely legitimate business emporium. For a completely legitimate business. Maybe we'll meet Vincent Adultman while we're there. All this business seems like appropriate business. I do want some furniture. That is like the best reward. Thanks, Ketzel. Others say things that aren't positive about me? I'm gonna be freaking out about what everyone else thinks now. Thanks a lot, Ketzel. Where have I been? You moved, asshole. I see, so you're gonna make a big deal and then not give me something to do. Okay, I have a solution for this. No worries, Weber. I can handle this. Bonk. 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 No. Bonk. Wow, you're talking to me like 3 squares away. I didn't think that was actually possible. Yeah, well, I don't exactly care that you moved without really telling me and making me do a bunch of nonsense because you left a bunch of crap in our town. And another painting. I think it's the exact same painting we had today, but we could try and take it to Blithers. Actually, I'm genuinely curious. Let's see if it is the same one. Since we're here all the way already. Words are hard. Is this the classic one? Ha! Totally is the classic painting. So, today we've run into 2 iterations of the exact same painting. A painting we already had, mind you. That's funny. What do we have here? We have a thing. What is the thing? Come on, handy dandy prompt. Tell me what the thing is. Okay, I'll pick it up. It is a concrete wall. Useless, don't litter. I'm cleaning it up later, so I'm allowed to, but don't litter. Is there any hidden treasure or anything? There's a track model, not that that really does much for us. What do we have here? A joyride. An Oombloid. We can sell that because it's not one I want. It's very Oomblish, though. It goes Oombla. Which is probably a sound a joyride should not make if it wants to be used. We have a little shirt back here. What is it? Come on. A patchwork top. How patchwork is it? Is this the special one? I think it might be. No, it's just... Wow. That is fantastic. I think I have to wear that for a little while now. Because that is just an obnoxious shirt. Oh no, we're running out of inventory space. And I need inventory space. How else will I load up on flowers and completely legitimate business-related goods? It'll be impossible without space. Oh, there's some better lighting in here. Wow, that is a really obnoxious-looking shirt. It's not as good as my awesome Hawaiian shirt. It's not as good as my awesome flower shirt. It's just sort of there. Sell that, sell that. That's at least enough space to buy the flowers. But of course, our old pal Crazy Red with his completely legitimate goods that are in no way stolen and or forged, well, he might have some awesome stuff that is definitely not going to be overpriced in any way, shape, or form. Okay, he should be available now, I think. There's a thing to pick up here. I want to know what it was. I guess there wasn't. I thought I saw something. Alright, well, let's go ask Copper, because he'll say where he's set up shop, and that'll at least save us some time trying to look for him. Now, where is... that would be here. Alright. Where's the completely legitimate business emporium, Copper? B2. You sunk my battleship. Alright, so we gotta go to B2. Which is one of those weird split acres, so I'm not really sure where he's gonna be, but we can try and find him. Huh, there he is. Hello, Mr. Red. You just sort of spontaneously appeared. I think you're a magic little fox guy. I'm sure you do have the goods. That's why I'm here to shop. Besides, I love the completely legitimate emporium. I mean, I do like the Regal set. Yeah, what the hell? We got some bells. I'm sure that's a huge ripoff, but I mean, at least now we bought something from Crazy Reds. Plus, it fills out our calendar of regal bits of furniture, and we want to try and do that, so, you know, that's nice. Okay, we'll get rid of that ticket, I think. Actually, what we'll do... Don't litter, but we have to come back here anyway. We'll leave that there and we'll pick it up later. That way we can fill our pants with flowers to make our town a better place. And still get to make this town a better place tomorrow. All while spending a completely standard amount of money at Crazy Red's completely legitimate business emporium. Because there's nothing remotely crooked about that. That's why they have to highlight how completely legitimate they are. And I will take some more. There we go. We're gonna work on our giant, awesome Garden of Victory. And it will be amazing. Porter, please take me back. I've been here for like half an hour. And it's Red's fault. I was waiting so feverishly for him. Alright. Back home we go. And we're gonna run into our old bestest buddy Rover because it's only like 2 people we can run into here. Hey, Rover. With your fantastically unobtainable shirt, how you doing? It was okay. Saw Crazy Red, spent some money. Got a thing for peaches, which I can't deliver until tomorrow. You know how it is. Now to make the town even more perfect by making our awesome garden even awesomer. By planting more flowers. Plant. 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 It's gonna be the most amazing garden when it's done. Alright, now we gotta go see our old pal Phyllis because we've got so many letters we have to send. So it reminds me, did we lose anyone? Looks like Cody Brainfart's still here as much as I wish he wasn't. No, it doesn't look like we lost anyone really. Of course, they don't tend to leave either until you force them to through a loading and like a mail shipping or through an extra day it seems, although it's kind of randomish what triggers it per se. I've got so much mail for you, Phyllis. Even more. And just when you think I'll be done, I'll still have more for you because that's what happens when you miss a day of mailing stuff. We're gonna get so many fossils. You won't even believe it, Phyllis. You're gonna have to open up like a whole new wing to the post office just for my undelivered fossils to me. Because that's how my best buddy, the museum's all about for giving us back fossils when we send them awesome fossils. Take that. And take this. And take this. I have more for you, Phyllis. You can have this one. And I'll be back in about a second to give you 2 more. Because that's just how much mail we have to deliver. Hey, Pete. See you, Pete. More mail, Phyllis. Always more mail. Just for you. It's my excuse to see you every day. I'm a little ashamed to admit. But you just make every single day better, Phyllis. Alright, see ya. See you tomorrow, Phyllis. Alright, that's done. I think we've got everything else we kind of want to get done, so I guess next is our daily athletic routine, where I get my face kicked in. But not before, of course, we say hi to our bestest buddy, Bunny Bee Balloon, who's cheering us on from the sidelines. Here's hoping me being sick and not being able to hear this game are going to impact my learning how to not play this game well without audio too badly, but it probably will. Alright, let's see. One thing I noticed about this game is it has like the advanced play option, which is basically just to play this on your Game Boy Advance by hooking it up to your GameCube, which is about 20 degrees of stupid, but not even all the games can actually do it. I think Punch-Out can't. I think it just has to do with the sheer size of the like initial ROM file or something. Because like the whoever did the advanced play option on the actual Game Boy Advance just did not seem to compress stuff all that well. At least as far as I can tell. I'm hardly a master of understanding how emulation works with physical hardware. And we completely whiffed the instant takedown on him. Not a good start. But we do have 1 counter star, so... Wow. He managed to survive that counter punch. He should not be able to do that. That's impressive. And a little bit concerning, because that means this fight's going to take longer, and it's the first fight. How are you not getting taken down by those counter punches? What is the logic behind this? I don't understand. My villager will never become completely ripped. He'll end up losing to freaking Glass Joe. And as someone who experimented with trying to do that with a timeout, that is really hard to do. You have to actively try to do that, and even then it's a challenge. Still sad I couldn't instantly take him out, but still, he's down at least. I gotta fight this stash, Von Kaiser. It's all about getting into the rhythm of countering him. And finding the right frame to hit him to get that counter star. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. That's 1. It'll probably be a little over a minute to take him down. Just to counter him. That's 2. And of course after this we'll play a little bit of balloon fight, because I think I'm feeling up for it. Just to cool down from how bad I'm going to do it at Punch-Out. And that's a TKO. Now we gotta go fight Eyebrows, who has been tripping me up lately. Maybe it's because I'm sick and still can't play this game with audio. That combination of things makes it a little bit tricky. Let's see what we can do. Alright, Eyebrows. I'm just glad that for once we were actually able to get something from Crazy Red. You know, we've not had the best track record with finding stuff from Crazy Red. Whoa. Alright, well I got the timing on that one down anyway. It's weird, fighting the second version, the timing on him's so different. On the bright side, the fact that I'm whiffing against earlier versions of him almost kind of says that I'm getting better at the harder version. So, small victory, I suppose. Not the smoothest takedown ever, but you know, I'll take it. Come on, eyebrows, let's go. I think he'll do his... Oh. Thought he was going to do his duck, but he didn't. 1, 2, 3, and boom! You're done. Again, not exactly the best way to take him out, but still, we took him out. Now we get the legendary password sequence of Destiny, along with its excellent music, and of course, the fantastic melon suit. Alright, now I got the single easiest fight in the game. It's just a matter of countering. But the nice thing is, unlike a later fight where you have to counter, you at the very least get to be aggressive with it, which makes me significantly better at it. And again, it's totally based on what frame you hit him on and how fast you move out of the way to counter him. Now we just have to avoid his initial punch and he's done. Good night. No one gets up on a 9 count, he's done. Next, of course, we have the princely potamus, King Hippo. Alright, King Hippo. Dodge. Dodge. There it is. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Thanks, controller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's down for the count, because he doesn't get back up at all. So I gotta admit, the first time I fought him, he was really scary because, you know, at that point I had basically just learned how to play this game on reflex and play defensively and not try and, like, actively try and pursue attackers. And the funny thing is, after this, you almost can't play that way. Because after this, you pretty much have to play defensively. Just like the last guy, you can really play totally offensively. Which is kind of sad because, you know, that's how I play well. Oh, that could completely change his pattern right there. I think I got my controller checked or something. Some of my inputs are getting eaten up, which is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dodge 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I definitely felt that one was a little bit more delayed than it should have been. So I'm glad I didn't take the extra punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Magic Man, let's see you do your special trick. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you don't want to, that's fine, but... Oh, no, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and good night. And right about now is where everything goes downhill for me real quick, because now I gotta play defensively. Still, if we're lucky, we might be able to actually try and fight Popinski again. Someday we'll beat him. Someday. We're learning him. Slowly but surely. I think I'm half torn between trying to get counter stars on him and just fighting him normal, though. Interlacing, messing with that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uppercut. Oh, I got hit by 2. Oh, okay, now things are going bad for me. I don't know if I'll be able to take him out in one go, because he's definitely out of his pattern now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And of course, if he pulls his special and I time it wrong, that's an instant KO. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna quick uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, timed that way wrong. Now that's entirely an audio thing for me, so not being able to play with audio is a bit of a hampering problem. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But if we're lucky, he might still pull out another bull rush and we'll be able to beat him before round 2. Assuming I can counter that proper. 1, 2, 3. There it is. There we go. Alright, now we really gotta play defensively, and this is where things get bad fast. That one's tough, but here's basically kind of the wall. But we do get another legendary password sequence with awesome music, and of course, the iconic Melon suit. Alright, Honda 2. Started getting real defensive real quick. And this guy can only take out one of two ways, either with the instant or with decision, but taking him out normally doesn't seem to work all that well for me. Just have to play it by ear and see what happens. 1, 2, 3. I'll duck. I'll time that way wrong. Hate that move so much, but not having audio really helps against that one. Too late. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the instant. He won't get up. Trying to scare you with that 9 count, but of course, Genuinely don't think anyone in this game is programmed to be able to get up on a 9 count, so there's no real scare there. Alright, and this is where things stop for me real quick. It's the awkward delay and speed of this guy, and just how much he hurts, and what little stamina you have. Let's see what we can do with him. I always end up dodging way too fast with this guy. Just because I get so nervous about his delay. And that's what screws me over. Alright, that's one. Which is good, because, you know, taking him out even once is kind of an accomplishment for us, but we're getting a little more consistent. I'm really worried about when he swaps his stance for the uppercut, because that one always throws me off too. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was actually probably the best first round we've ever had against him. I'll take that as a victory. We're learning him slowly. I'm getting a little less antsy about my timing with him, I guess. Oh, yeah, he swapped his stance there. I knew it was coming too. That's the first time we've ever knocked him down twice, by the way. It's not in the same round, but still, it's, again, showing progress of some description. He's swapping his stance a lot more now. Interesting. That might be a round 2 sort of thing. So I think he'll swap his stance again. Yep. Okay, I'm learning this guy a little bit. This might just be a random fluke, but I think we might actually possibly beat him if he's just going to stick to this pattern. And I don't get wildly scared fighting this guy, which has been known to happen a lot, because he's sort of freaking Popinski. He's just a terrifying large pink Russian man. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm getting scared now. It's the thought that I might beat him that's terrifying me now. One, 2, 3. Oh, we're going to round 3. Alright, this is tense, because I've never gotten this far with this guy. Ever. Well, ever since I last played Punch-Out back when I was a kid and I could actually take out Mike Tyson. And I can't even freaking beat Popinski. It's sad. Now, if he sticks to his pattern of the second round of just swapping between uppercuts, that's actually completely easy to deal with, I think. That said, I don't think I can get up again. And there it is. Let's see if we can do it. I don't think we can. Oh, yep, we can. Okay. That's probably it, though. Still, yeah, we're done. But, on the bright side, we are making a lot of progress with Popinski. I'm very impressed with myself right now. Hooray for me. And to cool down, I'll play some Balloon Fight, because why not play some Balloon Fight? It's one of the best NES games that you can get in Animal Crossing without having to do some, like, E-card nonsense or have a cheap device. I mean, it's just Balloon Fight. It's awesome. It's like if you took Joust and made it not kind of obnoxiously bad. I mean, Joust is fine, but when you compare it to Balloon Fight, it's got nothing on this game. First of all, this game's got a lot more personality. I don't think we're gonna go for the bonus color change for these guys, though. just out of safety. Because this part from here on out is basically randomized, which is kind of a thing that makes it really tricky to do consistently well. Like that. That's about as far as we can get. So let's try the other mode. Maybe we'll beat our high score today. Probably not, but, you know, at the bright side, we knocked Popinski down a metric crap ton of times. Which I'm very proud of. You know, not bad for someone who's got a severe stomach flu right now. And still doesn't have audio cues to work with. Which is really hard to do in Punch-Out, by the way. You know, I get, like, at least half of it's visual, but there's a good, decent chunk of it that's also audio-based, and not having audio makes it real tricky. But we'll get there eventually. Problem is, after Popinski, there's, like, I think Don Flamenco 2, Bald Bull 2, Mr. Sandman, there's Super Macho Man, Randy Savage, of course, and of course, the Dream Match, who is not even, Mike Tyson anymore. It's, what's his name? Mr. Dream. It's just a recolor of Mike Tyson for contractual reasons that make him significantly less interesting to fight, even though he's the exact same person. Take that. I still like to think this is like the prequel to bow and arrow. This is collecting the balloons in order to play bow and arrow later in the day. This is like the squire that helps the archer to get the balloons to start playing bow and arrow. I still want to play bow and arrow, but man, that was the game that had like a level that was impossible to beat if you did the previous one wrong. And it wasn't clear that you had to do it a specific way. And I got stuck there so long. Like, I was trying to figure out how on earth do I defeat these stupid trees. And I don't even think you can play bow and arrow on a computer anymore. Not without, like, installing some kind of, like, backwards compatibility, like, OS or something. And that was one of those games you had to, like, mail in for, like, the, full version. I miss, shareware games, you know? Nowadays, you have to, like, pay for a demo of an incomplete game, of a game that will also probably be incomplete when they launch it, and probably also not good. Back then, they just gave, like, half the game away for free. No questions asked. That was kind of awesome. You know, I've said this a bunch of times. I've actually wanted to make, like, a large, you know, discussion topic about it in a video at some point, but, you know, it's really just that, you know. Back then, they actually cared to give you a complete product, and they wanted to entice you to play it by giving you a very large chunk of it for free that you could share with your friends to make them want it. You know, and half the time it usually had special features like online play still available. Excuse me. But, yeah, I miss shareware. I wasn't a big computer guy back in the day because I didn't really have a computer until an embarrassingly late period of time, but still, shareware was awesome. Go play Doom for free. You get, like, the first chapter. That's awesome. Also, we are whiffing this bonus round so hard right now. Ah, we missed one. We don't get the perfect bonus. We'll never beat our high score. Truly, this is a sad day for us. Maybe it wouldn't be if we played the fish version of Balloon Fight. I don't know. That was a fun version. Completely the same game, but, you know, they changed some stuff that made it feel like a different game. I've genuinely never seen this before. That's interesting. I'm just gonna juggle the enemy because reasons. Don't mind me. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, yeah. Thank you, magical spinny thing in the center of the room. You helped for once. After probably hurting for a very long time. It's the least you could do. Oh, no. It's okay, we've got 2 more lives to try and get the other 60% of our score. Although I'm now down my full balloon counter, that's a problem. Whoop. Ba-doop. Boop. Alright. I don't think we're gonna manage to beat our high score today. But there's always tomorrow, I suppose. Hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit better then. Also, I should be able to get some headphones soon, so I should be able to at least play Punch-Out with some audio cues again. Which should make things a little bit easier. Although it might make Popinski and the instant for Honda 2 a little bit harder because I've had to get used to them without audio now. It's kind of weird about that. It's like you get so used to it one way that when you finally get back to how you're used to, you're completely like bad at it again. Still, it just means more practice. And it'll make the victory all the more sweet when it comes. I really should try and find the Hello Kitty version of Balloon Fight. Well, Balloon Fight 2 anyway. Because I've got the North American Game Boy version. I don't have the Game Boy Color version that was Japan only, nor do I have the Famicom Hello Kitty version, but I kind of want it. I think I do have it on iMulticart, but I want to get like an actual copy. But the problem is there's so many different Sanrio games on the Famicom that all have basically the same name. They all start with like Sanrio, and then it's like about a million other things, and if it's a Hello Kitty game, there's like 6 Hello Kitty games as well, so it's like, which is the one that was Balloon Fight? And also, which was the one that was the platformer that had the hammer and the watering can, because that was a neat one. I definitely have that on a multi-cart, though. That's a fun game, too. I should talk about that sometime. I think it was Hello Kitty Flower Shop something. Why she needed a hammer in a flower shop, I don't know. I mean, the only time I ever needed a flower in my flower shop, or a hammer in my flower shop, was when you were smashing vases for drainage for pots. And that was about it. And usually there were enough already pre-broken pots that it wasn't a problem. And alas, we only came to about half our high score. Truly, our villager will not earn his balloons to fly in the sky and catch the presents. Not yet, anyway. Not for a long run, and it is sad, but such is life as a villager. For now. But perhaps tomorrow we will conquer Punch-Out and become a true balloon villager. Maybe, possibly, probably not because it's not a thing, but still, maybe. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every single day, plus other stuff, when I have time to do other stuff, which has not been often recently, but still, we're trying to get back into that a little bit. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see everything else I do, because, as the sign indicates, I've got over 1,000 vids you can go see, a lot of them for Animal Crossing, a lot of them of other stuff, too, including weird imports that sometimes involve Hello Kitty, to be, a little bit cyclical in logic. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Chuck a few bells my way to keep the lights on so I can continue to do awesome stuff, like trying to make more villagers incredibly happy by doing just random acts of kindness, and also making villagers more awesome by planting flowers and just making the world a better place, because this town is perfect, but I know my other one isn't. And I know there's even more flowers to be planted to make the giant awesome garden of my dreams. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things like knocking down Popinski twice in a row and clearly getting some degree of improvement that I'm still very proud of, even though we have a long way to go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.